Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all your updates. We're excited for today's video. It's a beer courtesy of Hop Butcher for the World, brewed by Hop Butcher for the World. So thank you to Hop Butcher for the World. For the world. I'm going to say from the world. Glass, also courtesy of them. We'll look at the tasting notes. So this is called Pine Street. This is 6.5% ABV India Pale Ale with Chinook, Simcoe, and Enigma. I'm not the world's biggest Enigma fan. I think it's a very appropriately named hop. I think it is a hop that gives off flavors that are kind of hard to articulate, which is fun. Like, don't get me wrong, but I don't need to be able to identify. And I say that sometimes in my videos, like 20 different flavors for a beer to be good or not. It could just taste like chocolate. Oh, delicious! I love chocolate. You know what I'm saying? But that hop doesn't like get me super excited, but I haven't had Chinook in a while, and Simcoe, especially when used well, can get me really excited. I don't think, it's not a collab. I already rolled it a little bit off camera, but just to keep it going. It's pretty cool can art too, as per usual from Dan Jetza. All right, I got a couple little floaties in there. All right, I see you, floaties. That's a very deep orange color. Yeah, maybe a little bit like yellow down here or what, but like that to me is very orange, golden. The head, barely off white, not a lot of head, relatively compact bubbles. You know what is in the glass. So this is a month and a half old, and it's a Fine Street. Pine Street is a fine street. I like that. Being 6 weeks old doesn't scare me. I know some people get freaked out about IPAs that have haze that are over, an hour in the can, but it's okay. It'll be all right. I promise. Yep, there's that Enigma. What the heck is that thing? Okay. So you do get a little bit of orange, not a ton. It's like this mystery melon thing. Like, what kind of melon is that you're smelling? That rhymes. First beer of the day. That was a legit, I amused myself completely sober with that one. It reminds me like a slight potpourri, so like a little bit floral, but then it's like weird. It's like a hybrid floral, just like generic fruitiness. A little bit more like tropical than like apple and pear, though. Like, it's not apple and pear, but like it's weird because it's tropical, but it's not pineapple-y. I'm not getting mango. I'm not getting papaya. Like very specific tropical fruits. I'm not getting, but like, it's just like still saying, no, these are still like tropical fruits. It's just like, I don't know, in a blender, nondescript almost. It's interesting. But yeah, this like mystery melon thing, which I know probably doesn't sound like a good descriptor, but like that's the main thing I'm getting. Almost like a kiss of like this sweetness, like a honey malt could kick out. I don't think this has honey malt in it, but like it reminds me of beers I used to drink that had a dominant honey malt. Yeah, there's something else there. I don't know. I can't place it. Maybe in the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Hop Butcher. Nice mouthfeel. Drinks has the bitterness of an IPA. Has enough juiciness to keep you interested that way. Nice mouthfeel without being like taxing or too much or like distracting. Okay. So it was interesting when I was smelling it because I'm like, I don't really get Simcoe vibes. The taste has like that almost like catty, dank, herbaceous thing. You get a little bit of that orange. I early on mentioned the aroma. You get like orange zest for sure. but there is like this like mystery fruit thing, this like mystery melon. I'm just gonna keep saying that. Kiss of like this resin pine thing too. Yeah, and again, the Enigma. I gotta look up like what people get out of Enigma, because for me it is like, man, yeah, a decent amount of resin. It really is like the most appropriately hopped or named hop I can think of, because it like throws me off, and it's things I'm not used to tasting, but like also familiar. So like, you are familiar with it, but it's not what you're used to tasting. So yeah, it definitely. It's cool that way, but again, it doesn't quite land for me, and so please don't misunderstand me. Like, it's not because I can't identify it. It's just also in addition to, it just doesn't, like other hops, it doesn't just get me excited. It doesn't like make me go like, what is this? Let's see what they have to say. Elegant Pine. Yeah, I mean, I got, the more I drank of it, the more of that pine I did get, and I really like that part of the beer. And again, actually, I didn't even say this. It's not a bad beer or anything. It's just, I don't know, there's so many hops that like I really enjoy when I taste them, and this one just has a little bit of that, like, not quite landing as hard as other hops. It's not a turn off. It's not like, I'm probably more inclined to buy a beer that doesn't have Enigma, but, if people were telling me a beer was like really good and it had Enigma, I'd still like check it out, just to kind of understand where I'm coming from. Dank citrus. Yeah, I mean, I got the dank element. I got the citrus. So I agree with that. Fresh tropical. Okay, so tell you what. I've had some where I was like, 2 for 3 similar tasting notes. I think, actually not too long ago, I had a couple that might have been like 1. Don't remember if I ever said like completely different things and didn't mention anything that they also mentioned. But anyway, I think it's been a little bit since I said 3 for 3. So not that this is a mystery beer, not that this is the point of this beer review, but again, like a hop I'm not as used to, blah 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 blah, and I keep repeating myself, to taste it, and then the people who made the beer to say the same things. I know I said more things because this is I'm not limiting myself to 3 descriptors like they do on their cans. Yeah, it makes me feel good. Like, yeah, this is what I'm tasting for sure. But anyway, have you had this beer before? Do you like Enigma? Is there a hop that, maybe it's not Enigma, but you're like me, and you're like, yeah, I don't really get excited for this hop. I don't hate it, but I also don't get, passionate about it. Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untappd. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.